Hello, welcome to Tim's Tiny Arcade. And you guys know what this video is about because you saw it on the thumbnail. We're going to take a look at the Atari 2600 Plus. I'm not going to do a true unboxing. I'll show you what you get in there real quick. This is mainly going to be testing some games out on here. I have a ton of Atari games. I'm a huge collector. So this system was perfect for me. We'll take a look real quick what we got in this box. And then we're jumping right into gameplay. So let's jump into it.
Welcome to Tim'sTinyArcade.com podcast YouTube. What the hell is it, Tim? What is it? YouTube, Tim's Tiny Arcade, boom shakalaka.
All right, guys, so here is a look at the system real quick. These feel great. These switches, this is like a 4-switch. This system's probably about 80% the size. This will light up. HDMI, you got your power, your 9-port there. You can switch this to 16 by 9 or 4 by 3. Difficulty switches. It's got little pegs on underneath, which is nice. This thing looks just like the original 4-switch. You also get these two items. You get a Atari 2600 controller. Feels pretty stiff. The buttons feel great, but this is how they used to feel. And you also get this cartridge here, the 10-in-1. It's got dip switches on the back. There's the games you get: Adventure, Combat, Dodge 'em, Haunted House, Maze Craze, Missile Command, Real Sports Volleyball, Surround, Video Pinball, and Yard's Revenge. So that's what you get. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the games I got in the other room, and we're going to fire it up and play some of these games. All right, so here is part of my collection of Atari 2600 games. I was collecting these when they were really cheap. We'll also test a few 7800 games maybe. I also have the complete collection of Activision games right over here. So maybe I'll grab a Kaboom, maybe another one. So let's grab a couple games and test them out. A homebrew. This is Kaboom. This is a game that never actually came out from Activision. That's the big deal right now. The big talk is homebrew. There are some homebrew games that are working on here, but not everything is compatible right now. So let's see if Kaboom works. That's a homebrew game I have. I have Bosconian. I believe I heard that one does not work. So yeah, this one works. I never understood how to play this game real well. But yeah, this works. Just to let you know, there are homebrew games that do work on here. Not everything, so you pretty much got to test those. I also said earlier we would test some Atari 7800 games, which is really exciting to be able to have this do both. So let's go ahead and try Food Fight. I have had trouble with this game before, so hopefully it fires up on here. I've had trouble with it like on my regular 7800 not wanting to fire up. So hopefully this fires up here. We'll do a little gameplay if it fires up. Food Fight, there we go. Start there. So yeah, this looks great. I have about, I'm just going to get to the ice cream here. I don't know, I have about 10, 15 games for the 7800. 7800 had some great games. I have a harder time finding them myself. There we go. All right, guys, so real quick, I'm going to test a couple games out. Gyrus. These are games that were not on the, or they were untested. So I'm going to put that in. As that's loading up, it takes a second to load up. We'll test two other games. I have Spike's Peak, Ghost Manor, that was untested, and Stargate was untested. I'll step back a second here as this loads. And see, we got Gyrus up on the screen. So that one works. You can take that off the list. I'm sure some people have already tested these. We'll do Stargate next. Now I had to clean some of these games. The Gyrus one I have a box copy, so I didn't mess around with. As you can see, this takes a second to load. It's not instant because it's loading the ROMs on there. Let's see if this one fires up. Stargate, you can take that one off the list. Excellent game also if you guys have not played that one. All right, last one real quick. We'll test Ghost Manor. This is a double ender cartridge. Let's take that in. Set this over here. Hopefully that one will fire up also. Loading. And there we go. We got Ghost Manor. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and shut that off. We're going to jump right into some gameplay of Kaboom. That's the one I've been wanting to test the most. All right, so Kaboom. That's the one I really want to check out. Paddles. I didn't buy paddles. These are my paddles. So you can use your old controllers from back in the day. Hopefully this fires up. I cleaned my Activision games last night, so we'll see if this works. You got to have precise, can't have any lag in this one. So, all right, we got Kaboom up. So, I'm going to be rusty. I did get the patch back in the day, but, all right, so here we go. This works fantastic compared to my Flashback 9. It wouldn't even work with games like this. Yeah, I'm definitely rusty. Whew. But it seems to handle pretty well. I mean, I don't notice any lag myself. I don't even think I'm going to get to 500. Yeah. Tough game. Done. Yeah, I got a little short. I'm really rusty. As a kid, I could get the big scores. Let's go ahead and try another paddle game out while I have this out. All right, guys, so here's Warlords. Let's fire this one in. See how it handles. I think it's going to be fine since Kaboom worked pretty well. This is another fantastic game with the paddles. All right, so we're only going to be doing one player. This is a 4-player, can be up to a 4-player game. So I need to change the game mode. I should be, yeah, I'm upper left. Guys, this works fantastic. I don't notice any lag myself. See if I can actually win one. This was my first encounter with the Atari was Warlords. And ever since I played Warlords, I was hooked on video games. I always loved the shadow. You can see the shadow when it hits the bricks. You always have trouble with I always had trouble with the top guy. Slowly getting them. Ooh. Ah. All right, we're down to me and the top right computer. But I will say it handles fine. I don't think anybody's going to be upset with the paddles on this Atari 2600 Plus. That was probably my biggest concern coming into this was, I think I can get one more shot maybe here. Ah! There we go. Anyway, so Warlords, thumbs up on that, paddle games. All right, so I want to try the controller. Because I haven't tried the controller. We'll go ahead and test the new cartridge. I've set it up with the dip switches on the back to Yard's Revenge, so hopefully that fires up. Let's see if it fires up Yard's Revenge. Just do a little testing with the controller. I've got some other controllers we'll test in this video too. I have the Ranger. I want to try track and field too. Or not two, but track and field. I have the track and field controller. We'll see if that works. So yeah, this fires up. All you gotta do is move those switches. Let's use this joystick for a second here and try it out. I won't do a lot of gameplay on this one. It does feel a little stiff, but that's the way they felt back in the day. The button feels exactly the same. I think they did a great job with the controller. Let's see if we can kill them one time here. If you guys haven't played this, this is one of the best 2600 games. I tried to get them there. Ah! You can get an extra life if you can kill him when he comes out. Oh. We got him here. There we go. I always thought that was cool when you blew up the screen like that. Alright, so I'm going to get some other controllers out and test them out and see how it works on this Atari 2600 Plus. We'll start with the Ranger controller. I've just put in Hero and we're going to try the Ranger controller. Now, the original controller they give you, I can't sit back at my couch and watch. And with this, it has a 10-foot cord. We're going to test it out, make sure it does work. It's a pretty darn good controller. I like it. Not everybody does. But it's more of a modern kind of controller. It also has a paddle on it. We'll do one more thing here. Ah, wrong way. Ah. It does always still feel weird to me using this kind of controller. The paddle does work also. I've seen some other YouTubers have tested that. So just to let you know, this is an option if you need an extension cord or basically an extra 4 feet. You can order these through Hyperkin. All right, guys, so the last thing I'm going to test is track and field and see if that does work on here. And I'm going to wrap this video up. So the last thing I'm going to test on here today is the track and field controller. I have track and field, 2 buttons and a throw. So let's go ahead and we're going to try it. I assume it should work. Oh, I got to put my name in. We're going to go as A. All right, I'm the bottom runner. I'm just doing this on my knees, so I'm not doing real good. That worked fine. Let me do one where I throw it. It should work fine though. Let me see if I can set this up a little bit better. Here we go. Ah, that's me. This is a long jump. Okay, so I gotta hold the button. Yeah, it works fine. I know they've had some issues with like Star Raiders, that controller not working and stuff, but track and field controller Definitely works. All right, so my final thoughts on the Atari 2600 Plus. I love it as myself, as a gamer, and me already having a huge collection. But if you're someone that doesn't have any Atari 2600 games, you'd have to go out and find them. There are a lot of cheap games out there. You have to go to like some. I have a store called like a Disc Replay that sells retro games. You know, a lot of times Atari games are dirt cheap unless you're looking for some of the more rare titles, and that's kind of where I'm at this point. But if you want to get back into hunting, this is a great way to go to play on a modern TV. I'm extremely happy with what I saw on this as far as the paddle games. I was really concerned about that, but they ended up working like a charm on here. This is going to give new life, I think, for me playing Atari games with my actual cartridges. And cleaning them again and stuff like that. But guys, let me know what you guys think of the Atari 2600 Plus from what you saw or have heard. If you have any desire to go out and start collecting games again, or you just want the games already like on a SD card and ready to go, I'd rather play it on a cartridge if I could. I know this is just dumping the ROMs on there, but it really gives you that feel of playing the Atari 2600 like I did as a kid, having to clean the cartridges and everything. So anyway, guys, I really want to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you like this kind of content. I'm going to be streaming a lot of these games now. I did this kind of old school today, just the camera set up so you guys can see the controllers and stuff. But I'll be able to stream games off here, guys, and I might start doing playing a different Atari game like once a week. Let me know comments if you guys want any certain games. If I have it, I'll play it. But anyway, thank you for watching today's video. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, keep on gaming.